Welcome back. Continuing the news. Opposition spokesman on finance, Mark Golding, is calling for an emergency program to provide free internet to students in densely populated low-income communities. Mr. Golding was speaking in Parliament yesterday, just before the approval of the second supplementary estimates of expenditure. Vashon Brown has the details.
Schools reopened virtually on October 5, and since then, there have been renewed concerns about the lack of internet connectivity in communities across the island. Opposition spokesman on finance, Mark Golding, says there's a need for a special program to ensure more people have access to the internet.
The government, I think, needs to really look at an emergency program to bring free internet service in densely populated, low-income communities during this period of time. Some arrangement needs to be done because you have literally hundreds or thousands of young people of school age who don't have internet access.
He argues that Wi-Fi in low-income communities will benefit residents who cannot afford to buy data. But internet aside, he notes that many students still do not have devices like tablets.
There are many, many families that need help with a device in the family. They may have 2 or 3 or 4 children who are students, and the mother may have one smartphone and having to try and juggle that while she is trying to hustle or work to survive. It is a very drastic situation, Madam Speaker. I wish to use this opportunity to reiterate the opposition's call for the removal of GCT on devices needed by our students.
He says constituents continue to ask MPs for tablets and other devices. Mr. Golding argues that the government should put MPs in a better position to respond. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says the government is listening to the concerns.
With respect to the suggestion about MPs and tablets, I know that I don't want to steal any thunder from the Ministry of Education. I know that they're working on something, and I have their permission to say, start put your list together. All right, start putting your list together. I don't know if it's going to be exhaustive, like it's going to, right? But they put your list together. The government has heard you and heard Jamaicans, and you can look forward to a response.
Vashon Brown, TVJ News.